Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this look at today's blog post. It's Thursday the 19th of September. Giants have posted some information, all you need to know, everything you need to know about green beans. We know we've got spinach, we know we've got rice, we know we've got long grain rice, we know we've got peas. Now it's green beans time. We also know we've got, in greenhouses, we've got shiitake mushrooms, we've got spring onions, and we've got chilies. We know they're coming as well, so it's time for green beans to shine. So let's take a look at the new information and visuals with me, MrSealyp. Green beans are delicious and nutritious. The pods, the seeds, everything is edible. If they're prepared correctly, steamed, boiled, fried, baked, roasted, you name it, you can throw them in a soup, roll them up in bacon, or add them to your favourite fried rice recipe. Interesting. Because green beans are awesome, Giants have added them to Farming Simulator 25. Starting November the 12th, when the game releases, you can plant and harvest them on your virtual fields. Let's take a look. It's time to spill the beans. So, our first image, we have got the growth states and facts for green beans. You can plant them between April and June. That's green bean seeding time, with 280 litres of seed per hectare. It says when spilling the beans in your field. You can expect a yield of up to 13,950 litres in return 4 months later. So a 4-month growth cycle, 13,950 litres per hectare. That's maximum yield. That's if you've done everything right you need to on the fields, which is pretty cool. There's a nice image there of the harvester going along in the distance. What I will say is Giants have given us a lot of screenshots today of the harvester. I think they're really pushing this one. It's a little bit shorter, a little bit stubbier than the previous, the spinach and the pea harvesters that we've seen already. Anyway, depending on economic difficulty, an average selling price of 2,160 per 1,000 litres is offered after harvesting between August and November. So we now know expected yields, we know planting season, we know harvesting season, and we also know it's going to take 4 months. Of course, you can not only sell the beans, but deliver them to factories to process them. We'll take a look at new productions and production chains another time. So we know we've got some new productions coming with regard to green beans. Something, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last one, there was that all you need to know about spinach in 25 seconds. Giants posted a video, and one of the things it mentioned on there, which wasn't in the blog post interestingly, was that you can't store them. You can't store the spinach, it's a fresh crop. Obviously the beans, because they're going to go onwards to productions and stuff like that, you will be able to. In what way, we don't know yet. But it's going to be interesting to see what we get with regard to the fact they've already mentioned the various different ways you can prepare these, and they're talking about rice. You know, you can kind of see where it's going. I would think soups potentially, but again, there'll be other things as well, I would imagine. So, when summer draws to a close and fall begins, your green beans will be ready to harvest. Using a specialised harvester, you can bring the crop in. And look at that, the Oxbow offers just the right machine to do that, the BP 2140E. And as I said, the images, we've got quite a few different images from all different angles of this. Like I said, a little bit stubbier. And the spinach harvester was tracks all round. The pea harvester was it tracks up front, wheels at the back? Whichever way around that was. And then we've got this one, which is, it appears to be just wheeled. I don't think this has a tracked option. One had a full bunk lift in. I think the P1 was an auger, like an auger conveyor. This one I think is bunk as well. The whole bunk lifts and switches out. So, as you can see, a few different images from different angles of the harvester. It's a nice looking bit of kit. I'm pleased. I'm obviously, I'll say not obviously, but I assume Giants, when they first did that deal with getting Oxbow in on a DLC, this was what was going to happen moving forward. I assume they talked about the different machinery and equipment and crops they wanted to put in, and obviously the fact Oxbow fit, it all kind of links together, you know. So this, I think, was probably always going to be what was going to happen. But as I say, we'll scroll as I'm talking. Those images should be coming up from various different angles. Finishing off with that one of the whole bunk lifting up, tipping out green beans into the trailer. I'm just absorbing it. I'm just taking it all in. It's very cool. So we then move on to growth stages. To identify which state your green beans are in, either take a look at the overview in the menu or learn how to visually check them out. You know, like a real farmer. It says that in the blog, that's not me being, you know. Here are the different stages of growth. So as we gradually scroll through the various different growth stages, which will end up with the harvested, and then the withered is the final one. So if you don't harvest in time, again, I'm assuming that will come down to seasons, whether you've got seasons on or off. Now it's saying about visually looking at them, checking them out. I would imagine we will still have some version of the field info screen, so you'll be able to go over to your field and it will tell you, you know, your crop type, growing, that kind of thing, weeds, or that sort of thing. But it doesn't hurt to have those images. I like the fact that they're putting all this information in for us to have a look at. It's very cool. Now, that's it for the blog. There's no more images, there's no more visuals, that's what we get. But the end of the blog does say, coming soon on the blog, a trip to Asia. Now, I've mentioned this on a few of the various different blogs that I've posted recently. The Tokyo Game Show is coming up. Giants are attending the Tokyo Game Show, and they're going to be showcasing the Asian map, and I would imagine all the various different Asian things that are going to be coming at the Tokyo Game Show. So either as the Tokyo Game Show is happening, or I would imagine straight after, we're going to get some more information. I would imagine we're going to get a gameplay video. That is often the case when there are the big game shows and stuff like that. Gamescom was the big one that we recently had. So I would think during the Tokyo Game Show, we're going to get a video, I would imagine. There'll be a whole load more information and stuff that's going to be released. So that's all going to be coming soon. We're going to get a blog coming up, which I have to say I'm really looking forward to. Don't get me wrong, all the Riverbend Spring stuff, all the information they've released already is fantastic. And we've had an absolute load of information, loads and loads of information. But I'm very excited to see what the Asian map is like, what it looks like, the feel of it, all the extra things. Like I say, they're hinting at, they've given us a few bits of information here and there, like they've said in the blog post today as well, about, you know, the beans with rice and that kind of thing. It's going to be interesting to see what productions there are moving forward for us to access. Whether you love or hate productions, whether you want to do palette work or not, again, that comes down to a personal preference. You don't have to. It's going to be part of the game. On that note, that's why I'm talking about it. Don't forget you can still pre-order, and I would pre-order. I have pre-ordered. I'm not getting a free copy. I'm not getting anything free from Giants. Giants are saying, "Oh, plug our game, you'll get a copy." I've paid for mine. I play on console. I've coughed up the cash. And you can too. If you want to pre-order, don't forget there are all the pre-order bonuses. There's the MacDon pack. There's some various different bits of equipment and machinery in there. There's the New Holland CR11 Gold Edition Harvester. Again, if the Gold Edition Harvester is not your thing, that's fine. You don't have to have it, don't have to use it. That's up to you. There's the Collector's Edition, Collector's Pack, with a PC copy in it and a load of extras, including a USB ignition key. There's stickers. There's I think it's Giants editor stuff, and there's a whole load of stuff in that pack as well. And then we've got the Year 1 Season Pass, the Year 1 Bundle, which if you buy the game with the bundle, you get it all together. I would imagine the Season Pass will be available separately. And that will get you 3 DLCs and the first large expansion, which is going to be a UK-based map moving forward. If you want to use the code MrSealyp at checkout, if it gives you the option at any point for any of the things you're trying to purchase, that helps me out. It helps the channel out massively for the partner program, and that just helps me to send you out information, Johnny on the spot, as efficiently and quickly as I possibly can. So if you feel like doing that, that would be awesome. But again, you don't have to. It's entirely up to you. If you have other content creators you follow and you want to use their codes, that's also fine. I would appreciate it if you use mine. And on that note, I hope you found all of this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest, whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.